Affairs Analyst, Barrister Femi. It's always a delight to have you in the studio.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you. And thank you too for watching. But before we go, we went to the street to ask Nigerians this question. If you were to pick between cesarean section or natural delivery, which would you prefer? Let's hear what some of the respondents have to say.
I prefer C-section because personally, I'm talking from my experience, it was easier to heal. The pain of labor wasn't too much, so because I actually had both C-section and normal delivery. It took me almost 10 hours to give birth to my child, normal delivery, but within C-section, just few minutes, you're already done at the surgery and you are recovering and then you are good to go. Take care of your body properly, you will just heal. Within 1-2 weeks, you are healed and then you are living your life again back.
I prefer the natural labor. The reason is that I believe in Almighty Allah. It's only God that we can put things on top for Him to direct us.
Natural and natural, I know that both of them, there is always a kind of pain that is associated. But at least for me, natural is the best because even from the Bible, that's the one that God promised the Hebrew women, we will deliver like the Hebrew women. So we would like to be like them too, instead of going for the cesarean section.
I would go for a normal delivery. I mean, the cesarean section, though, the scar left on the belly, it is not something I would want to deal with. But for a normal delivery, the worst that could happen is probably a tear during delivery. But I should be okay with that.
Well, there you have it. I know, even for the male, if they ask me which one would I prefer, all I prefer is let's have a baby, whether it is cesarean, whether it is, the natural way. Both are just let's have the mother and child alive so that we have a big family. So it doesn't really matter. Well,
maybe the effect or what's going to follow is also something you should consider, especially for the woman. But I noticed that there was a sort of religious ideology following what people actually picked. And that's why you have your doctor to determine some months before what you should pick based on what your body wants and how you will be able to go. So do not go through risk because you think that it has to be natural. It doesn't mean that God doesn't love those who go through that process. It just makes life easier if you are okay with the cesarean section, if it's what your doctor actually advises at that time. Please do not risk your life because you are trying to go with what the religion is saying or anything like that. Or especially for those who decide to do it for beauty. One of them was talking about the scar and how it's going to be like on the tummy and all of that. You are bringing a child into the world. Those things should not be your concern.
We are aging, no matter how much you try to look young.
Package and all that.
So it's just, so that's why I'm saying that whatever you have, whatever it is, let's have the mother and child alive. And that's the main thing.
That's the very important thing.
Whichever means. Well, let's tell you that views and reactions of all our resource persons are theirs and have no connection with TVC News. Up next would be your view with the ladies, Mariah and the ladies, and then this this morning rather, in Nigeria, will be next with Uncle Yori. I'm Ibrahim Shita. On behalf of the rest of the team, with Olamide Adeyemi in the studio and every other person who ensured that we had a better show, we say thank you so much for your company.
Bye for now.